Hello everybody, welcome. I'm No2 and thank you for watching this video, continuing our solo guide for No Hope mode. We got the bots with us, and up until this point we've actually had some rather incredible luck. I think one of the luckiest runs I've had so far. Things are going well. Ooh, oh my goodness, 2 missions in a row, we get our offensive upgrade. Super solid. We'll save this. We always like grenade slot upgrades as well, but we'll be a little stingy with the money right now. And here we go. For the most part, as far as like speedrunning these missions go, they're relatively free for the most part, but we do want to loot a little bit, try and min-max our copper here. For this opening area, I will just speedy zoom here. Urchin. Let's check this out. Typically I check to see if that door is open, that alarm door. That's the only thing we're concerned about. Some unfortunate mutation spawns there. We're in a little of a weird position as far as stabilizing here. Because we want to get to the lake and be able to have the bots catch up comfortably with us. Here. And typically, sometimes with the speedy zoom strat, if you don't loot anything, you go as fast as you can. It's usually a little bit better for the bots as far as them crossing the lake, but sort of the mid-max a little bit as far as our money goes. Oh, look at that, some copper.
I'll take that.
Ooh, close one. Close one. But now we're good. Ooh. Pull that snitch over here. Sometimes in the back of these boats there'll be copper and stuff, but for the most part there's just not a lot going on in this area. So I usually just check that door to like the fish, like the little market. Then we hang out. Let the bots catch up. Well, there's our extra grenade. We'll throw our grenade, and then we go. And we just jump across the water. Hold down sprint and jump. Sometimes you get the cadence right. Sometimes you'll like do like a mid-sprint, mid-air, like your gun will animate like you're sprinting. But here we just go. And we're just going. If you do that jump right off the boat, you can make this in one jump. And on the pier, we'll kind of stabilize. There's no music for it, but this is technically a Horde event. We'll let the bots catch up. Make sure nothing too crazy is going on with the bots. And this is sort of the exact moment where you wish, man, I wish I had fresh bandage. I might loot these areas a little bit here. We'll pop some doors, but there's really not too much that we're looking for other than hards and copper. This door not being alarmed is nice.
See if I can't find something useful. I'm good. Could use that. Hey. You stink.
We'll just move along here. Because we stopped, this area becomes populated with zombies, but just like these first 3 missions, Further Afield, Blazing Trails, become free if you speedrun them. Just because nothing spawns up here. Like, literally nothing spawns.
Another day in paradise.
Oh boy. Reloading.
So the fact that I've stopped to loot a little bit, potentially not worth it if like the bots die, right? Because like the loot the copper we find isn't like,
Nor'easter came in.
would be better if it's like if the bots survive. Oh, we're stuck in the river.
We didn't.
Oh man. Are these hardened tall boys? You should always check if you got hardened tall boys. Hardened.
God rest his soul.
Holy shit, why'd you tell us that?
Because I survived.
But if you do still have to loot this area, then might as well loot this big house as well. Even though we got the ideal weapon here, we're always looking for better, right? We're always looking to improve.
I'll take that.
But pretty much with this build, we always want to have a shotgun, so
Well, lucky me.
pretty much solid. Oh, man. Oh, man. We're fine. We're chilling. The hard thing that I guess I should really be talking about here, the only problems that we're going to be encountering from pretty much here on out on this mission is our boss and what our boss spawn is. And making sure that we don't trigger an alarm at the end. We don't want to trigger any alarms when we're looking for the battery. That's key, because that just sort of makes it hard, more difficult. If you do it in a bad spot, then the bots might die or take too much damage, and that's really the key here. And we're hoping for Hag again, of course. In fact, on Blazing Trails, we didn't get a... Oh, no, we got a breaker. We got a breaker fight. And we're just sort of taking our time here.
You see that?
Back it up.
I thought I was closer to the boat, to be completely honest with you. I always get to that point and go, nope. Nah, doesn't seem worth it. Doesn't seem worth it. Purple magazine on that pistol, we're gonna take it.
Need that.
We're gonna take it. Oh, get out of the water. We're gonna go back to that house. We're gonna run away and go back to that house.
Quiet time is over.
Yeah, the issue with this map really is just like it doesn't feel like there's any particularly good place to fight. Fight the boss. It's just like, if you get caught out in the open here, it's just like, oh man, you're dead.
Run! Come on, dogman, let's go.
I sort of want the breaker to... Oh. I thought he was going to jump through the window. Or through the door. Oh. Do we want to sort of just like play...
Here, I got ammo.
Play a corner here or something. Oh. We got him right where we want him, boys. In the showers. I don't know where the Horde of zombies is.
Finally beginning to enjoy myself.
Because really, the biggest issue with the breaker fight is just you can't hide from the breaker like you can the ogre. And then a Horde shows up. Oh. Perfect. Beautiful. I don't know where the Horde is. I was lingering by that door right there just so when the Horde does show up, I have like a choke point to hold him off at, and I sort of hope the breaker keeps the bots keep the breaker occupied. Okay, there's our boat. Let's get to our boat. Got a little lost, a little disoriented. As long as that tall boy doesn't get spooked. Oh, he's patrolling. This is awkward, isn't it? You gonna kill that? You gonna kill that guy? I don't know what the climbing is for the tall boy here. Okay. But usually, if you get to this area and it's populated with zombies, I usually just jump the water. You can just see how much pain and hardship we... Like, trying to fight anything out in the woods there is just a nightmare. We'll just take the water path here. Now, when it comes to looking for the battery, be sure that the battery event has actually begun, right? At the very top, we get the indicator that we're looking for something. If you are searching houses and that indicator is not there, the battery has not spawned.
Watch out! Cowboy!
Yeah. Not ideal. This is what I mean about just, like, avoiding alarms. Because as you're running around for this dumb battery, things can happen. And the bots threw a grenade that killed one of the snitches. So, just unfortunate timing there. Unfortunate event, a series of events. But it's just the less you trigger out here, the faster this will go. Because of course, the longer you linger, the more mutations that spawn.
Gotta reload.
And we're just going. I think the speedrunning community has like a little map of where this battery can spawn, like all of the battery spawn locations, but you just look around. In the dark, it's gonna be a little bit of a bigger issue. As far as like
Let's not wait
the ordering in which I choose my buildings to find the battery, it usually just depends on just like if I take that water path, then I take this exact path that I'm doing right now. Just sort of work my way in a circle, and there's just no beyond that. There's nothing too particular here. This is the danger house. This is the house that has like alarm doors and a sleeper on the inside and a sleeper on the outside of it, and zombies can like jump down from this ledge. It's just a sucky house. Oh, please don't vomit in here. Okay. What is this? We're gonna take that. We're hurting for health right now. We're hurting for health right now. Typically the battery just like will spawn like on tables and stuff like that. I don't think the battery usually ever spawns in the bathrooms of places.
That's enough.
This won't hurt.
Thanks.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Carly.
Glad you got my back, man.
And all this sort of just emphasizes, when it comes to holding out against the Horde here, like, the closet is the best place. But the bots don't like to stand in the closet, and if they do, they're in front of you, and it's a pain in the butt to shoot. So this is just a hard area to be in. Why we don't want to trigger any alarms, because we just don't want to delay how long we have to stay in here. There we go. Ooh, Desert Eagle. We need purple magazine, much better.
Hope there's no
Pistol
mold.
here.
Okay, one trick that we can do here is that if a Horde event has been triggered, as we're putting in this battery, the Reeker Horde that spawns at the end here does not happen. Does not happen. And so instead of having Reekers spawn at the safe room and, like, rain down on us, use that grenade to just blow a hole in our way. Just to clear the path. But if you... I talked about this before. There's a lot of... The struggle that I've had... Let me get real with you. The struggle that I've had with going through the No Hope playthrough is that for the most part, the things that I talk about in my Nightmare playthrough are still true in the No Hope playthrough. It's just you just have to play more perfectly. But you can trigger in a Horde event there, and instead of the game spawning Reekers at the safe room, it'll spawn a Horde of zombies around you. And if we just speedy zoom, we can get ahead of the Horde for the most part, and makes that part really, really easy. Otherwise, though, dealing with the Reekers is usually not an issue either. Usually you end up using one grenade if they're truly blocking your path, but beyond that, that's Cabins by the Lake. Let me guys know what you think. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the future.